So yesterday he responded to the Chevron CEO letter on fuel prices. It's mildly sensitive.
Yeah, he's okay.
I didn't know they'd get their feelings hurt that. Well, here's what he had to say.
Yes.
A question on the Chevron CEO's complaint today. He said that your administration has largely criticized the oil and gas industry and at times vilified it, and that the administration would need to take a change in approach in order to make progress on reducing energy prices and to increase supply. Do you have a reaction to that, sir?
You have a reaction?
Mildly sensitive. I didn't know they'd get their feelings hurt that quickly. Look, we need
You piece of
more
garbage.
refining capacity.
Uh-huh.
This idea that they don't have oil to drill and to bring up is simply not true. This piece of the Republicans talking about Biden shut down fields.
Yeah, you did.
Wrong.
No, it
9,000
isn't.
of them, okay?
Lying.
So and we ought to be able to
Such a
work
liar.
something
Can't
out
take it.
Such a damn
whereby
liar.
they're able to increase refining capacity and still not give up on transitioning to renewable energy. They're both within realm of possibility.
Try to build a refinery right now. Go ahead.
Try to get the oil out of the ground to the refinery.
Uh-huh.
This dude has gone to court to make sure there's no more drilling off the coast. He just killed a 1 million acre oil and gas lease in Alaska back in May.
Yeah.
And also in May, he killed the refineries that he's talking about.
Right.
Can't take this guy.
And then it's their fault. I'm not some kind of cheerleader for the oil companies, but come on. There is so much evidence about what he did and has done and continues to do to big oil. He has demonized them from way before he was even elected. Remember this?
I want you to just take a look, okay? You don't have to agree, but I want you to look in my eyes.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
Guarantee you.
We're going to end fossil fuel, and I am not going to cooperate with you, okay?
He's not going to cooperate with them. I mean, that's such a clear signal about what he intended to do and what he has done to big oil.
There is no room for interpretation from that clip.
No.
And it's playing out today in his policies.
Yep.
It's madness.
It's his fault. It's his doing. I mean, are the oil companies profiting from this? Of course they are. Yeah, they are. But did anybody yell and scream about them during the pandemic when everything was shut down and the prices dropped to... People were afraid it was going to go to $10 a barrel for a while. And I think it did go to 20.
There is because Biden and his administration are constantly, they can't talk about getting more oil into our supply chain without talking about transitioning to renewables. I mean, they are so obsessed with this.
Yep.
There's a guy in the business who tweets out here, we've spent trillions on renewables since the 70s. And we still can't power even 10% of our electrical needs with it.
Nowhere near 10%. They're not even close to it. Wind and solar are responsible for, 5% maybe?
Yeah, it's around there.
It's about 5%.
And you talk about, they want to rant and rave about subsidizing the oil industry. My gosh, the renewable industry wouldn't exist without government subsidies.
Yeah, which are 25 to 1 over the oil companies. Renewables get $25 for every dollar of subsidies the oil and gas industry get. 25 to 1.
And, we have our truckers out there suffering with the cost of diesel right now. DMXDM tweeted out, and I didn't vet this, but he knows his stuff. Guess which country is the number one exporter of diesel? The United States.
Jeez.
How are we exporting that?
When we don't have enough for our own.
Right. Oh, help.
Come on.
Help.
Wow. Jeez. I mean, this guy couldn't possibly do any worse. He has done as bad as you can do to the American way of life, to our system, to the people. Again, if you set out to destroy the country, what would you do differently?
If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be sure to see similar videos from Blaze TV with the added bonus of signaling YouTube that your voice and opinion still matters. And if you're looking for more great conservative content, check out one of the 2 videos suggested here.